everyone. I'm Evan Epstein welcoming you into Tauros All Access. Hockey players are men of routine, and Braedon Jockims has a very strict pregame routine before every game here at the Mesa Arena. Jockims was kind enough to walk me through that routine yesterday as we take a look at Braedon Jockims' pregame routine. Braedon, we've noticed you have a pretty strict pregame routine before every game, and it starts here in the locker room. Can you walk me through that routine?
Yeah, I mean, I try to be one of the first people here. I try to arrive about 3 hours early to game time and get in, get out of my suit, change into my off-ice warm-up gear and stuff, and go grab my stick. I grab all my sticks. I grab my backups and my main stick that I use, and I set up my backups outside where we put them, and bring my main stick here, and I tape it up, and it's pretty quick. I don't do anything special on that, but after that, I set that up over there with my stick handling stick, and then I stretch in the middle of the room for about 5 to 10 minutes or so.
Jockims' pregame routine is so strict that it includes walking the same way with his stick trailing behind him, and then Jockims takes a tennis ball for stick handling practice behind the rink.
So now we're going to the bench where I start my where I keep going through my pregame routine after pregame meeting. After I stick handle, I tend to go into the room and read a little bit on my phone after pregame meeting and bounce my ball around and catch it and stuff. And then after that, I like to do my off-ice warm-up and then head to the bench and finish up before I start getting dressed. All right, so this is kind of where I do my off-ice warm-up. Listen to the same remix song called Strictly Diesel on SoundCloud. It takes me about 8 minutes or so to get through. And then when I get onto the bench, I like to stand right here, look around the ice from on the yellow, just kind of focus on the yellow. Think about chipping pucks, taking hits to make plays type of thing. And then when I get back to where I'm standing, I go back around. Back to where when I back around till I get here, and then I like to get down on one knee and kind of put my hand on the ice and breathe through my hand twice just to kind of get grounded into the arena and kind of relax my nerves and stuff, and then I go in and get dressed. So when I get on the ice for warm-ups, before every kind of segment of thing we do to warm up the goalies, I like to chip a puck into the left corner and do 2 quick shoulder checks to get used to doing that, and then kind of pick it up, mohawk as fast as I can up the wall, kind of get to the Pepsi sign, cut back, and then I do a quick sauce pass into the boards just to kind of get used to cutting back and working on my sauce passes so I can get used to doing that in games and stuff. And I do that before every single one, and then with about 2 minutes left, I like to go over there and slide on one knee and work on my edges and stuff. It's not kind of similar to a goalie. And then I do a quick stretch and then pick the puck up. After they score on the goalie for the last drill, I like to stretch my arm out real quick to get just warm up my shoulders, I guess, and then flick it as high as I can and try to catch it. And then I take one more shot and then I get off.
Braedon, how does having a strict pregame routine help you get ready for each game?
It helps me get mentally prepared to, I guess, battle or kind of get into focus of being competitive, and helps me relax my nerves a little bit and helps me focus on the task at hand, just focusing on one period of time, one specific thing I do. I try to think about it like that, where it's one period at a time, one thing. So I tape my stick. That's the first period. I stretch, that's the second, and then when I'm stick handling, that's kind of the third. So I could focus on one task at a hand, one shift, whatever it may be at the time, just focusing on one thing.
Jockims added that the last part of his pregame routine was saying a quick prayer after the national anthem. So a big thank you to Braedon Jockims for giving us all a glimpse into his game day routine. Last week on Tauros All Access, we posed the question to players, what is your favorite fan interactions? And today, we got the answer.
Probably just flag guy hyping us up every game.
My favorite fan interaction is when I scored a goal and looked up and it was my brother.
I saw a guy in the stands wearing the number 27 specialty white jersey. So that's pretty awesome.
It wasn't like an interaction with a fan, but in like my first game, I saw a fan wearing my brother's jersey from last year, which I thought was pretty cool.
My favorite fan interaction's probably been flag guy hyping me up before games, or the fans throwing bobcats on the ice and just getting the fans going.
I don't know, maybe anytime you step in this building, it's awesome. Maybe going around town, you get recognized by literally anybody. I think it's pretty cool that just a normal kid like us can just get recognized by these people, and I think it's pretty cool.
Each player had a lot of different opinions on what was their individual favorite fan interaction, but overall, the common theme was that each player loved the energy that is here in the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena each and every home game, as the Toros love playing at home. Speaking of, the Toros return home this weekend to take on the Aberdeen Wings, Friday, February 28th, and Saturday, March 1st. Puck drop at 7:35 p.m. Central on both days. The Farmers Union Food Drive is on Saturday, but rather than telling you about that myself, let's take a look at this video.
1, 2, 3. Thank you, Tank. Here's your jersey. Sorry, Minotaurs fans, we're all out of Farmers Union insurance jerseys.
A great cause, the Farmers Union Food Drive, $10 or 3 non-perishable food items will get you that American-themed Toros jersey that you saw in that video. But with that, it's time to take a look at this week's question of the week, which is, what is your favorite restaurant in Minot? We want to know what your favorite restaurant is, Minot. Leave your opinions and answers in the Facebook and YouTube comments section, and we'll hear from the players later this week on where they like to eat in Minot, North Dakota. But with that, that'll do it for today's episode on Tauros All Access. Once again, another reminder, this Friday and Saturday, Toros back at home to take on the Aberdeen Wings, 7:35 p.m. Central. Linktree over there will take you to anything you need for the Minotauros, including to a link to buy tickets for this weekend. Make sure to show up and support the Toros, and have a fantastic rest of your day.